Hey, Pookies. I was literally thinking to myself, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna have kids until I fulfill my own wishes and desires and needs, as well heal myself from the traumas as much as I can from my childhood, so I don't put my kids through that stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, because that way I don't have to be that parent like that, lives through their kid. Basically, like, leading your kid in the path that you wish it would have taken, because that's very selfish of yourself to do that to them because they have their own destiny and purpose. So that is something that I was putting into perspective. I'm like, I'm gonna first fulfill myself before I even start anything, before I even go and have kids. And that is like a big point on self-love, that I'm not willing to settle down for just anything. Like, I am like, it's gonna take some time. I know it's a waiting game, but I know that I'm worthy. I know that I have a good heart, and I know that if I want to be the best parent and like best wife to anybody, then it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna have to put in the work for it, and that's gonna first have to start with me before anything, before even investing myself into somebody else. So yeah, don't do that to your kids. Don't do that to your kids. Don't even. I also like another thing is like the projections of your past, like your fears and stuff like that. Just because you fear something, it does not mean instill fear into your kids, because then they're gonna be living in like a false reality of being afraid. There's nothing about with being conscious and aware. There's another with being like, oh, don't do this because this and this and that. Like, stop. Let them figure it out, but just be mindful of the way how you deliver it, how you tell them. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, because with me, a lot of fear-based beliefs did affect me long term, and I'm here having to unrewind my brain from thinking like, oh, they say this and this and that, and I'm just like, oh, that was all a lie. They were talking out of their own experience and projecting that onto me, and me being the young little girl that like, my parents are always right, or like, I believe them. But not everything that they believe is actually true or like, real. You have to continuing with the whole previous thing, I'm talking about fact check it. Make sure that whatever you're being told is actually true. Like, go and do your own research. And that has to do with a lot of people too. Because like, why are you like, it's just like, how gossip is, and it's just like coming from another mouth. Well, why don't you go and do your own research and find out from the actual source if what you're learning or what you're knowing is actually true or not. So, yeah, that's my whole spiel, guys. Hope you guys have a great day.